3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Let's get started. It's time for the show. There's no more time for waiting. This is the Living Joke.
Hello, everyone. My name is
Hey.
Cameron.
I'm Will.
Welcome to the Living Joke. We are not doing sleeves today, as you can tell. We are eschewing the sleeve lifestyle.
It's hot out.
It is hot. It's very humid, and Will has been cleaning. I just dashed out to do some Facebook Marketplace business because you know me, I'm the king of a side hustle. So, wanted to dive right into some housekeeping before we get started with the really fun show we have going. We have a lot. So, first of all, you can join us on Substack, thelivingjoke.substack.com. That's also where you can find links to our socials, TLJ_joke on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. You can also find the link to our Discord where we hang out, drop stuff. We've been getting very good about dropping in memes and news items and stuff that's fun. So if you need a break from all the BS out there, come hang out with us on Discord. And if you're lucky, you might catch us streaming or playing a game or doing something fun. So definitely head over onto all of that and make sure to follow us on social media, of course, as well while you're there. And you'll also want to check out the Rumble, Will's TikTok, the YouTube channel, because Will streams every day. So you're going to want to check those out too, especially if you've ever seen the clips on the channel about Will Gaming. You definitely want to head over for that as well. I also remind everyone, because last week I forgot till the end, we are partnered with Dubby, the very awesome energy drink company. Put down the white monster and pick up one
White
of
Monster's
these.
gross. White Monster's
Yes,
gross.
put that shit down. This is what you need. And head over to w.gg and you can get your own set of tubs and a cool shaker like the one I have that I use for all sorts of things beyond Dubby. I just use it as a shaker all the time. It's a great thing to have. But the best part is when you use the code TLJOKE at checkout, you get 10% off. That covers your taxes and your shipping most of the time. So you're basically getting stuff at cost. So head on over to dubby.gg to get your tub and shaker today. New flavors just dropped. I don't remember what they are, but you should go to w.gg and find out. Report back, and check that out. It's a lot of fun. I also want to highlight Will has his own Cafe Press shop, cafepress.com/shop/TLJ, with merch for the show, silhouettes that are from animes that there's not a lot of silhouettes for, and he's working on some new ones. So make sure to head over to that as well. Link in the description of whatever platform you are watching this on. So so I want to let's dive right into the heavy. So
Yeah, let's get it.
yeah. So GTA 6 is being held ransom by hackers, you say? Well,
Yes. So, those who don't know, GTA 6 here is under attack by a cyber hacking group called CyberLeak. And they are saying if they've given them a list of demands, or they are threatening to release more ending, or even the entire game, leak it early. So this article is from Green Rant. With Grand Theft official reveal coming via Netflix in mere days, which is ridiculous because they're putting the trailer behind a paywall, which is just insane to me.
yeah.
Hold on, the bit rate.
Oh, that's my
It's
fault.
crashing.
It's my fault.
Uh, you
I didn't shut off enough stuff. That's all.
would think the fan base could. Some aren't willing to wait anymore content for the upcoming game. Everything from a new 2-minute gameplay clip, UI, the wanted system, a full map reveal, and lots of vehicle reveals are all up for grabs.
I think I have a moment of dead air here because I have lost Will. It's my fault. I didn't shut off enough stuff. Um, and then when we switch to the screen share video, that's quite heavy. We'll be back in a moment, um, and we'll go from there. It was my fault. I didn't shut off enough things. I thought I had shut everything off. I left my trading platform open, which is a huge problem. So we can't have any of that now, can we? So but he'll be the GTA 6 thing. The hype around GTA 6, I think, is rather funny and entertaining. Oh, Will's back. There we go. There we go.
Hey,
That was my fault. I didn't shut off enough stuff. I didn't realize I left my trading platform on, which I should never do because it takes up way too much time and energy. So,
okay. So where was I? Where did I could disconnect at?
right at the I think at the beginning with the threatening to release the whole game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've shared a bunch of stuff. Sharing, resharing it is getting hit with DMCA strikes on YouTube. The chances that this are just AI slop are very low, although we know for sure. We'll know for sure once the Netflix happens, which is tomorrow night. CyberLeak has part of the CyberLinked edict has the following written: CyberLeak was born in the networks. It has seen what gaming can be at its best, and slowly, methodically, one monetization scheme at a time. Publishers sell licenses and call them purchases. They ship unfinished games and call them living services. They lock content on discs and call it DLC. They kill games and keep the money. Every year, anti consumerism tightens its grip, and every year, gamers get less than what they pay for what they pay. And it has given a list of commandments that they want all the game developers to follow. Commandment 1: Thou shalt not sell digital pre orders. Commandment 2: Thou shalt not sell fake single player DLC. And Commandment 3: Thou shalt preserve single player content. These three commandments are the floor, not the ceiling, of what is acceptable. If publishers violate them, they will be targeted. CyberLeak will continue to disrupt their operations until they issue a public statement and an apology with a concrete commitment to fix the harm they caused. Um, And yeah, so they've released a bunch of stuff, and I also saw a tweet. It looks like it may have gotten taken down already, but they're like the GTA 6 comes out in 1 month or whatever. And the CyberLeak people wrote, no, it comes out today, and dropped a file that was like 50 gigs.
Yeah.
So
That's
I don't know what that was, but fun. Interesting.
yeah, the leaks have definitely been going around. Obviously, for a game that's this hyped over this long of time, you're going to have a ton of anticipation and all this sort of thing. I mean, they've definitely picked the right target for the right amount of attention to try to get their demands met, which isn't going to happen, by the way. Like, that's the sad part is these are all very reasonable,
Right.
but they're not a one of them's going to happen. That's the sad part. But
No, I think they're going to have to just release it to teach them a lesson.
yeah, probably because
And I think they should.
I mean, I'm not enough emotionally invested to care either which way. Like, sadly enough, like I was never a GTA person, sort of thing. So I'm not emotionally invested, sort of thing. Um, but I do the part of it I do understand is the corporate consolidation within gaming, which should have never been allowed. Let me say that for the 50th time on this show. Like, the government should not have let all these game companies buy each other and sell each other and combine together. That was
No.
absolutely crazy. And so now, unfortunately, when you live in an economy where everything gets monetized and exploited for ever growing profits to have ever growing audience lock in, because recurring revenue is where the money in gaming is now, not just selling a copy of something. Um, then then you have these excess monetization schemes, and everything becomes a cash grab, um, which is just where society is going, because we live in a time where there's not a lot of money in productivity, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of money in squeezing something that works for as much as you can to get that ARR, which is short for annually recurring revenue.
Mhm.
That's, so it'll be interesting to see how it develops over time. What happens with it? I will laugh if they release the whole thing and then there's immediately 50 million TikToks of people playing GTA 6. Like, that'll be
Yeah.
hilarious. But I don't have a strong feeling either way. They can or cannot. I don't really care that much. But that's
Well,
yeah.
if I can get my hands on it, if I can get my grubby little raccoon hands on it, my little pirate hands, I will gladly stream it.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what comes of that. And it's been true for a long time now. Gaming quit being about the customer gamers a long time ago. Now it's about corporate profit extraction, you know
Yeah.
especially on a lot of these properties where they want, it's much better financially for them to have you locked in to a game and a content ecosystem for years and years and years. All that's Fortnite's business model, and it's highly profitable, which means now everyone wants that business model, sort of
Hmm.
thing. And I I appreciate what they're doing. I don't think it's going to stop the tide. It never really does,
No.
sort of thing. Like, because it's where the money is, and everything is now so corporate controlled now. Companies do not. Here's what companies don't want to do. They don't want to spend a ton of money to produce 15 games, 13 of which will be losers and kind of
Right.
flop, for it to have two winners. Book publishing's gone the same way, by the way. I mean, all of media has gone this way. Because when something gets corporatized, the creative freedom and the ability to try stuff because it's cool, or create a niche game that doesn't really do very well, but the people who play it love it, sort of thing. All that gets sucked up because there's no money in it. There's no money in that.
Right.
So the MBAs say, okay, let's ditch the other 13 and not even make them. Let's pick 2. Let's go all in and see if we can make those churn out dollars and become little money printing machines. This happened to casinos in Vegas in the 80s as well. That was one of the things about the mob. The mob was interested in making money, but they were not meeting quarterly profit projections for shareholders. And so when casinos in Vegas went corporate in the 80s, one of the reasons why Vegas sucks now is because everything costs too much. Everyone wants money every 5 steps you take. And they forgot that Vegas was sort of a middle class, lower middle class, pleasure destination to blow off some steam and live like a high roller for a week, sort of thing. Whereas now to live like a high roller, you actually have to be a high roller. That's not the point of that little, hovel in the sand. So yeah, and this is it, and I think the sad thing is they're not done yet. This is just going to get worse. So shout out GamerLeeks. I hope you're successful. You probably won't be, but solidarity.
Right. Hey kids, just another fun fact: credit scores weren't invented till like in 1989.
Yeah. Well, although yes, to be fair, that did also correspond with the rise in broad-based consumer credit. Before then, credit was usually very limited, and it was on a store-by-store basis. And you had to. There was a lot of extra information stores would ask for to even extend credit. Where did you work? How long had you lived in town? All this sort of thing. Credit scores were meant to get rid of that store-by-store system so that you could, rather than sign up for individual credit at individual stores, which is how the department stores used to do it, you could just sign. They could then pull a record, see your whole history, have a number attached to that, and computer automate approvals and disapprovals, sort of thing. Was the point of that, and it corresponded with a huge expansion of consumer credit. The problem is that credit scores have become a proxy for your whole life, whether you can get shelter, whether you can have transportation. Which is what they were never really meant to be used for, but they become a proxy for everything. And it definitely, as someone who's been self-employed and owned my own business and all this type of thing, it also sucks because oftentimes you put up a lot of personal money and collateral into your business, or you're securing your business lines with your personal credit, sort of thing. And so your personal credit is usually not that great always, which makes it hard to do other things in your life. I mean, I've been in situations where I've tried to go rent an apartment, and I'm kind of like, okay, here, here's my stuff. On, by the way, here's a screenshot of my bank account, and I've got, 12 grand in there or whatever have you. And they're kind of like, yeah, but do you have a job? No, I work for myself. I own my job. My job. And by the way, I clearly have money. Check the screenshot, sort of thing. And the last place I rented in Delaware before I moved up here was like that. And they were like, and it was stupid, sort of thing. It'd be kind of like, but I be having money, like, sort of thing. So it was crazy and all this type of thing. And same thing with utilities. I had never ever had to pay a deposit on utilities in my entire life until I moved to Delaware, and the power company. I got it all back because I paid my electric bill, but it was dumb. It was dumb. But anyway, should we get into reactions? You sent over a bunch of stuff on Instagram.
I sent over a few things from Instagram, that I thought would be fun to look at.
Yeah. While we're switching, let me reload this one. I have to say, opening shot, this is frightening. And I'm afraid of what's going to happen. And I didn't watch any of these when I prepped them. Let me just put that out there. Here we go.
Yeah, you can turn it all the way up.
I'm so hungry, that's the gravy, baby. From the doctor, diabetes, baby.
If you want to make videos like these, use my code LARGE on Flashly.
I mean, As a larger gentleman, I don't know. I feel seen. Like
No,
I feel
you
seen.
don't. You're not that fat.
No, I'm not. I'm not fat on
You're
that
not
level. I'm
even
just
that big.
no. I'm just like the idea of just like Drake gains 200 pounds but keeps the game going. I'm kind of like I could get into that. I could get into
That's like
that.
Drake at like 400. God damn.
Yeah, and
That's a
he's
big
kind of
boy.
yeah, he's kind of small too. See, I'm lucky. I'm a little bit tall, so it's kind of all spread out, sort of thing. I don't have, it's not all in one location or anything, but
Right.
yeah, it's but no,
Mm.
I just when I just saw that like when I refreshed the page, it was kind of like, what is this? Oh my god, yeah. It was
Drake.
so nuts.
This is
Um,
Tubi movies. There's been a lot of great Tubi movies out there.
I tried to be the perfect husband. I tried to be the perfect father, but your slutty mother had to go and kiss her ex-husband,
I want that.
so I had to take care of him.
You killed our father? Yes, I killed your father!
I did, and I killed. I'm sorry, but I killed your little boyfriend too.
No, no.
They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know.
Hang on.
Look, I tried.
and the sad thing is like I love the energy. Like he clearly barely knows his lines,
Yeah.
and Tamar's overacting, which is that's that yeah. I love this comment. Yes, I love this comment though. This sounds like a Key and Peele sketch. Correct. Like I'll give that a like. Correct. Then like yeah, it's as a 2026 Tubi original thriller starring Taye Diggs as Darnell. Amanda obsessed with finding the perfect family after marrying Asia, played by Tamar Braxton. He believes she and her daughters could finally provide the household he's been searching for. Oh,
Do I have the
that's
floor?
great.
Do I?
I have.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you do.
That guy is hysterical. I forget his name.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Oh, how most female
If you
rappers
wanna
sound.
fuck, you gotta buy me a bag. Nigga, I ain't cooking shit cause I'm a young hoe. Nigga think he gon' fuck, he better buy me a Birkin. My nigga mad cause I be on Instagram twerking. Yeah, did I say my coochie wet? And I be twerking on cars. And I got a fat ass, shake my ass on top of cars. And my
And I love this comment. The CIA's most successful cultural operation so far. Lyrics just mistake. Every Megan Thee Stallion song. Yeah. Yeah. It's
That is how a lot of them sound.
No, it's true. I love this one. My ex said music like this is empowering. It's like, sir, you dodged a bullet. That's. Oh my god.
And I'm missing my coochie wet.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. He better buy me a Birkin. I ain't cooking nothing because I'm a young.
I'm a young hoe.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's just a big.
Oh my god,
When
when
you're
you're cracking and he hitting the part where the infection itches most.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be funny, except I've been in that situation. And it's yeah, love is laying in bed together covered in cream because somebody had a yeast infection and didn't tell you. Yeah, that's love. That's love. It's
Love
yeah,
can be gross sometimes.
my dick itched for 3 fucking days.
Ew.
It was not fun. Yeah, it was not fun. But yeah, it was just that's how to delete another person's IG. Correct. That's my entry to heaven is threatened every day on this app.
Yeah, Instagram is hell, I swear.
Yeah. It's this one. Roommate purchased a smartphone-sized slab of obsidian and has been holding it instead of her phone to reduce screen time. Replacing the evil black magic rectangle with a slab of the single most energetically protective volcanic crystal out there, which acts as a deep cleanser and absorber of your dense negative energies from your mind body environment, is non ironically an excellent use of blind intuition. This will work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think that's a good idea.
I mean, yeah, I've heard worse ones for sure. I don't know. Here's how old I am. I still forget my phone. Like I
Yeah.
almost forgot it today, and I was going to Facebook. I was going to meet the lady for Facebook Marketplace, and she was going to send me the money over Zelle, so I needed my phone. Almost walked out the house with it. Like I forget it all the time. I leave it on my stand. There were times I don't really do this anymore, but there were times several years ago I would lock my phone in my safe for the weekend just to not have to think about it. Can't really do that because of emergencies, and I have elderly parents who travel, and I need to be in comms. But there was a time when I used to really just be like, I don't even want to think about it for a weekend away with you. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's no, that's I had seen this one, but yeah, it's funny that you picked it out because yeah, it's crazy thing. I imagine this will be more of an issue for people who are younger who got in the phone habit much younger than I did. I didn't even own a smartphone until I was 21 years old. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't never picked up the habit quite as much as other people, but yeah. So,
Yeah. Well, that's all I got for the reactions, I believe.
yeah, that is, but I immediately want to pivot into we're going to be a little gay for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're being a little gay for a moment. So, there's this trend. All right, let me start from the beginning.
Oh boy.
So, there's this let me start with the trend and then the next video will make sense. So,
Okay.
there is this trend of women asking their men to read a list of words that we don't really use a whole lot anymore. Let me put my glasses on.
This is gonna
Including
make me
words
upset, I can
like
tell.
including words like time, epitome, challah, gnocchi, fuchsia, conscientious, things like this. And there are a lot of men out there who can't read some or many of these words, and people are posting it as like women are posting this funny thing like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't really know these words, all this type of thing, and people are kind of crashing out. Let me play you an example.
Okay. Time.
Okay.
Epitome.
Epitome?
These boyfriends
Yes.
who can't read. Isn't that like a crime? Aren't you taking advantage of the underdeveloped or something? And don't even get me started on the wanting to have
Yes.
sex with these men who can't read. He looks at the word Q and pronounces it Quiwi. I would be dry for the rest of my life. It would be impossible. Like, it's not happening, babe. Oh, guys. Oh, no. This person will be your emergency contact if all goes well. Also, why aren't you ashamed of this? You couldn't waterboard this information out of me. If you find this funny, then I'm forced to believe that you're dumb as well.
Why don't you do your best?
Like,
Yeah.
so that's the trend in the reaction. Now, the other half of that is we at the same time, because of course we as a culture love to multitask, at the same time, we also have the Lindsay Clancy situation, scandal. If you know, you know. It's a woman who killed her 3 kids and is claiming that either it was her husband's fault or she's the victim. Somehow she's not responsible for the dead babies.
That's what the TikTok detective moms are saying.
Yeah,
People,
well, that's what I'm
just as a
setting
quick
up here.
aside,
Yeah.
people don't realize, just as some pre-context, the Lindsay Clancy story is 3 years old. She's admitted to doing it. This is just a trial to see whether she's going to go to jail if she was because they don't believe she should be tried based on her, like they're doing an insanity plea based on her mental state at that time. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Continue.
Right. And unfortunately, so we have these two trends clashing together. We have the Lindsay Clancy trend and the illiterate men can't read certain words trend
Oh,
that
fucking
are kind
Lord.
of all blending together. And I loved this guy crashing out about it and also criticizing straight women. For your
Okay.
consideration.
Full-fledged Reagan-era homophobia against bi men, and then just revealed that their straight boyfriends can't read. Straight women spend.
So the bi thing, which is the kind of the gay part of this, is that we have sort of three trends clashing together at once. So you have all these women being like, "Oh my God, Lindsay Clancy's innocent. She's guilty as sin." You then have women say like proving online in public that their boyfriends can't read certain words, and then on top of that you also have the usual bi men are gay and we shouldn't sleep with them discourse. And I love this guy. I think I picked the wrong video because I think it was another video. And another video, like Liz is kind of like, what's wrong with like straight women? Like, you want Lindsay Clancy to be innocent or not go to jail. You're sleeping with men who can't read, and then also you're homophobic. And this is all happening like the last week. Like all of these trends have just crashed together into one giant giant mess. And I was just the illiterate boyfriend thing was funny enough, but then I didn't even know about the whole bi men homophobia thing. And then on top of the ones that comes, it's like ladies, what is going on? What is happening? I don't understand. Pick a lane at this point. Like, I can't even with these gals. I just can't.
The mental gymnastics that they're doing to put themselves in a worse position every year is incredible.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand what the logic of all of this is. And here's the sad thing: I don't think they know what they want. That's what I think's the funny part. Is I don't think any of this necessarily makes sense, and I don't think it makes sense to them, which I think is kind of the sad, like the
Your
weird sad
boyfriend
part.
can't read. Your boyfriend can't read. You're dating somebody who can't read. And the person who can't read, you can't read, bro.
Yeah, like
This is
maybe.
not a flex. Fucking oh my god, everybody is so fucking stupid. Seniors are graduating high school, don't know how to fucking read.
I mean, ladies, give the bi man a try. He probably knows how to read the word epitome
Yeah.
and time and other
Yeah.
of those words on that list. Yeah, like, and it is this kind of weird thing of just kind of like, what? I just have to ask, what are we doing in the year of our Lord 2026? It is August the 26th, 2026. What are we doing? Like, I mean, ladies, get in the comments because I know you will. This is going to completely destroy comment sections. Get in the comments. Let us know what the hell is the title of my first book. What the hell is going on? What is going on? What are we doing here? Like, and the first chick was right. If I was dating someone who couldn't read like that, you couldn't. There's not enough money to get that info out of me. Like, and
Right.
especially as someone who literally works in book publishing, partly, and who has written 4 books and who has a master's of fine arts degree in creative writing, if you can't read, that's not going to work. I dated a girl once who was not really into reading, and I remember we were at this bookstore one time, and she was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really into like books or reading. And she was going to be a special ed teacher, by the way. And I had that moment where I'm just kind of like, okay, this isn't gonna work anymore. Like, and we literally, like 3 months later, we broke up. Like, I just had that moment of being like, well, that's not gonna work. Like, it's like it was just her family was super racist. They were not sad to see the back of me. But yeah, it just so it's just an interesting time on TikTok and the internet in general right now, because yeah, there's just ugh, it's just
Yeah.
weird, very weird trends, and all going back to the same group of culprits, straight women. It's insane.
For the Lindsay Clancy people out there, the it's not about the postpartum depression thing. It's this, but like deflecting this responsibility, like she didn't kill her children or whatever. It's um it's like, oh well, we have postpartum depression sometimes and it's really awful and blah 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 blah, and that should excuse her from the thing. The same reason that a man can't say, oh well, sometimes I just get a testosterone flare up and I went and killed my children. So it's an insane double standard that you people are cooking up.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, the reality is and this is one of the reasons why like jury trial is so important, is you will have people that think and feel that way, sort of thing, but whether, regardless of who it is, someone's life, their whole ass life, was taken. You
Hmm.
cannot live in a society where that is okay and not, punished to the full extent and disincentivized. You can't do it. I mean, at least in this day and age, we don't tend to execute people as much as we used to. Several decades ago, this would have been wrapped up and it would have been straight to death row with not a lot of
Right.
questions asked about it. Like, it's very different than it is now. Not that I'm saying our justice system is perfect. It's not. And I happen to not be a huge fan of the death penalty. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. But,
Mm.
um, uh, that, yeah, it's, you're right. It is a total double standard across the board. Which ironically is also the same logic with the whole bi men are gay and you shouldn't date them and they're awful thing as well. And it's a symptom of the same disease, which is why I ask in the year of our Lord 2026, what the hell are we doing out here? Like, it just it doesn't make any sense, and I find it deeply confusing and a bit disturbing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, until proven otherwise, I'm just gonna assume I'm the smartest person in a group of young people. I'm out
yeah,
there. People can't fucking read. I mean, I knew kids in my class like that were ahead of me back in oh 08, oh 07, oh 08,
yeah,
and I knew a couple people that couldn't fucking read, and that was even at my podunk school, and they were seniors. You
yeah.
know, like this has been going on for a long time. It's only gotten worse. It's like you people
No,
can't fucking read. It's not a flex, dude.
no. I mean, I used to do adult literacy training at a library where out in Colorado before I moved to the West Coast. And I was always amazed at the number of people who were functionally illiterate or completely illiterate. My
Mhm.
grandma was kind of one. She grew up in a one-room schoolhouse in eastern Colorado during the Depression and the War, World War II, and there was and so she could read and read extensively, but she didn't necessarily know all the words. And right before she died, I had finally taught her how to read phonetically, and it was a whole new world because she could finally start to figure out what some of the words meant through context and all this type of thing. It was quite enlightening. It was kind of fun to see the magic, and I wish she'd lived longer for many reasons. But I wish she'd lived longer to read, to have a longer time to read fully, to read more than just the words that she knew and could recognize from all that rote
Yeah.
memorization they did back then. So,
Oh, for the list of words that this girl was saying her boyfriend can't pronounce, common
yes.
words here. I looked up. Now I know how to say all of these, so I apologize, but it's not. I'm not cheating. I just know how all of these are said. You have epitome, camaraderie, egregious, conscientious, pseudonym, connoisseur, fuchsia, rendezvous, buoy, kernel, and quinoa.
Yes. I've also seen variations that include bourgeoisie, which is a French word.
Bourgeoisie.
It's a French
Hmm.
borrow word. Um, yeah. I've seen different variations, but yeah, these are not any. These are all words you should know how to read in English, and sort of thing.
Yeah.
Also, Google is free for
Yeah.
now.
Also,
Sort
books,
of thing.
magazine. You ever heard physical media?
Yeah, I think the sad thing. I think the sad thing, and this is kind of where the school system has failed us, is when you dumb down or get rid of English class and you're not requiring kids to engage in a lot of literature, you end up with adults who have never seen these words before. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was in school, people read the Odyssey, not the
Yeah.
movie, the book.
Me too. The
They
old
read
English
they
version.
Yeah, they read the Iliad, they read, all this type of thing. You got exposed to fine literature. As we talked about last week, we had a whole children's television show with a cute dog to get kids up to speed on fine literature. And I think the sad thing is in the last 15, 20 years, we've gotten rid of all that. So now we're pumping out classes of kids. They've never even seen these words because they've never been asked to engage with literature where this type of language is used. And as someone whose life has been writing in books, I'm just crying on the inside. I might start
Mm.
crying on the outside here in a minute. Wow.
I also find most people, a lot of people, younger people, do not have a whole lot of imagination.
Yeah. Well, they've never had to use it. They've had a tablet or a phone in front of them since they were a child, you
Yeah.
know. And so they never had to sit on a bored afternoon and invent a pirate fantasy or go to a playground and pretend that you're on Treasure Planet, with a swing set and a little, slide and all this type
Mm.
of thing. That's not, a lot of those parts and aspects of childhood have been deleted,
Hmm.
and in favor of more screen time or whatever have you. Like, you know, it's the same thing with socialization. A lot of kids have never had to go to a playground with a bunch of kids they don't know and make friends, in an
Right.
afternoon sort of thing. Yeah, it's, I worry because it's getting worse and not better. Worse and not better. But,
I mean, we're all antisocial, but the one thing tip that if you want friends, if you have kids, go to the park
yeah.
and then have your kid be like, go make some friends. And then in turn, possibly you'll make friends because your kids will want to hang out.
Yep. It's very, very true. Very, very true. Do you want to do the AOC Thirst Trap story?
Oh, yes, I do. AOC is newly single, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and she's dropped a few posts that show her, out and about. Here she's going, I believe, for like some sort of yoga or exercise class. But she
Yeah.
has split with her fiance. His name's Riley Roberts, and now she's newly single and on the market. So anybody, dudes DMing AOC tonight.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean,
Liar,
AOC
liar,
is
crazy
very
liar,
pretty.
liar. Actually, this is God Almighty, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's every dude tonight is saying. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yes, and then I also have the video with the good stuff, the good stuff.
Oh
Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. Here we
This is
go.
a quick Michael Knowles reaction.
We
but,
have the clip. AOC once again taking her clothes off on camera.
This is the only place I could find this clip.
Don't be weird. Pretty. Good.
Damn,
And
AOC.
this bloating is before even the
Oh,
trigger.
this one was on her
Okay,
Instagram.
that's all we have to see.
I couldn't find it. You'd think it would be in a anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
ignore
yeah.
Michael Knowles, but AOC is looking fine, I must say.
Yeah. I love how she says "Don't be weird," knowing it's gonna get weird. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be weird.
it's gonna be weird.
Ma'am, it's gonna be weird.
Ma'am, you're a sitting U.S. politician and you have an internet following.
Yeah, with a national profile who's quite likely running for president in 2028. Yeah.
Right.
So yes. Anyway, fellow Democrats, your Democrat nominee for 2028. Lock in, fellow Democrats. This is who we're probably running in 2 years. Like, so. So yes, it's yeah.
And she
no,
should
it's-
run with the twerking girl, the girl that's running for local office. I remember that story where she's twerking.
Oh yes, 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 absolutely, absolutely, yes, yes. At this point, like AOC Hawk 2028. I don't know,
The
like
the big booty Latina party.
exactly, exactly. The big booty Latina party. It's yeah. So
But yeah, I mean, if you're feeling some type of way about AOC, let her hear your feelings. Send her DM her your feelings. Tell her you want to take her out to dinner.
Good
yeah,
Don't harass the woman. That's not what I'm saying. But hey, if you see her, shoot your shot. Why not? She's
why
on the
not?
market. She's
It's
looking possibly.
2026. Yeah, I know. It's 2026. Like here we are. So, yeah, it's a quite sad sad state of affairs, but yeah, some of these comments are just crazy. And she also froze her
Oh
eggs
yeah.
recently too. So,
Oh, she got eggmogged. Okay.
yeah.
She eggmogged everybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me tell my cousin he might have a chance now. I'm sure the discourse will be normal and chill. Like,
Yeah, totally. And not weird at all.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's
Where's Rachel Zegler? Weird, weird.
weird. I know, I know. Oh, that she should marry Hunter Biden. They deserve each other. Um, so it's yeah. So it's just absolutely, absolutely no. That's quite funny and entertaining. You dropped in a Mae West video.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, this wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't me. It was right after the
Uh,
AOC Thirst Trap. This is a great line from Mae West, though.
let's see. Click it.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, I don't know, but it saves an awful lot of time.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, I don't know, but it saves an
That
awful lot
is
of time.
No, Mae West
uh,
was well known for her one-liners. I love her so much. So,
yeah, I have no idea. This is not what I meant to post.
oh,
Um,
okay.
so that's okay. The last thing that I was gonna just mention, because I imagine we're probably gonna go soon, but PlayStation is due to the backlash from Sony deciding to discontinue making physical media, and also very annoyingly not backing down, going silent on social media. So people are protesting this week with hashtag PS Blackout, where nobody's logging into their accounts, nobody's buying anything, nobody's playing the games, nobody's even booting up their console. I've been protesting myself this whole week by playing PS2 games on stream through emulation. So, yeah, if you are interested, come and join and look for hashtag PS Blackout. Support your physical disc releases, and I doubt it will really change anything. Most people think it won't change anything, and I mean, I'd have to agree with them. But it's nice to make your voice heard and know that like our opinion matters, and if if people are really staunch, if people are really serious about this, then they won't buy PlayStation products when they come out, and that's the hardest part, right?
That's actually the top Reddit comment here. It says the real test is going to be when the PlayStation 6 comes out. I would argue it's easier and more realistic for people to abstain from buying a new console rather than ignoring the one they currently own. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that was it's yeah, I mean I'm not surprised. I agree. I don't think it's going to save anything or stop them from doing it or whatever have you. But I think I don't know who at PlayStation thought that there wasn't going to be backlash to this. I think that's the funny part. They really thought that there wasn't going to be any backlash to this.
I
Really?
think they did.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think they did, because we've looked at some of their leaked emails, and they had planned this social media blackout well in advance after like the decision was made they were going to end it. So they had planned, once they released the news, they had already sent out like corporate wide email, a whole gag order. Nobody talk, nobody say anything, no comments on social media, just proceed as normal with posting their little ads.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, it says here that Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 Early Access Beta's most popular platform was PS5, according to our sources familiar with the numbers. Xbox Series X was second, followed by Steam, then Battle.net, and Xbox PC sources tell us. So this is from 2 days ago, and it says, looks like the Blackout is a resounding success. Good job, guys. It's not really.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think here's the sad thing is I think the median person, most people don't care. They don't care. And this I actually found this article right now that basically says that as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, his son says it won't matter. They told me as they examined a PS5 game I handed them, curious if Kane and Bridge of Spirits was any good and if they thought it was worth playing. The comment was not related to the game. They were talking about the PlayStation Blackout. Starting this week, games preservation site Does It Play launched an online grassroots campaign, PlayStation Blackout Week, August 23rd to 30th, to protest Sony's decision to cease all physical game media production in January of 2028. As part of the protest, which is under the hashtag PlayStation Blackout, Does It Play called for no logins, no play sessions, no purchases on any of Sony's platforms. Yeah, so and he said, and yet my own gaming expert, his son, was telling me it won't matter, echoing sentiment I found across social media. Part of the problem, my expert told me, is that hardcore gamers, the ones who might rally the pro-physical media troops, are all at Gamescom. That's right, a slightly deeply enmeshed in gaming culture that may have chosen the exact wrong week for its protest. Still, I think there's something larger at work here. Yes, the outcry when Sony announced the change was loud and lusty, but just because some people with a platform are making noises, that doesn't mean everyone is upset or willing to protest the impending change. Had Sony proposed this 20 years ago, I could understand the concern. But yeah, it all says that physical games are at the lowest sales since 1995, and that people have just moved on and have gotten used to the digital stuff. So I think the sad thing is the average person's just not gonna give a shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I will. Speaking of gaming though, and I forgot to pull this forward to the Grand Theft Auto leak sort of thing. This isn't commentary, this is just funny. So the streamer was like, if you're a leaker, you're a fucking bitch, you're not a real gamer sort of thing. And then this person posted, apologized to her, she was right. Gamers are goyim, cattle, goon, monkeys, and like,
oh no.
Yeah. So it's and the comments are very anti-gaming, but I just thought that was funny and I put it in, and I forgot to pull it forward for the GTA 6 conversation. But yeah, it was quite.
You're not a real gamer. I'm XQC. You're not a real gamer.
Yeah, and the comments, of course, are toxic. Like, he said what a lot of people were thinking. Rockstar's unofficial spokesperson said what needed to be said. Like,
no, everybody like dick rides Rockstar like nobody's business.
Yeah. Well, that's we have the peeing on the Rockstar logo, filleting Rockstar, like.
Yeah, like they're not even hiding it anymore. You know.
No, they're
and Rockstar knows you'll suck it up. You'll suck it right down. They know you will.
Yep. Which makes the whole apologize to her. She was right. Gamers are goyim, cattle, goon, monkeys. Like, oh, not to endorse her terrible remarks, but yeah, kinda. You know, like you were wrong in the moment, but directionally correct.
Israel killed Princess Diana. Anyway,
maybe.
Israel also killed JFK, I heard today. Anyway, here's a story about Winnie the Pooh. I had to get that out there quick.
yeah. They also run an apartheid regime oppressing a group of people that have lived there for 1,000 years, so we won't even get into that.
Yeah.
So, this is, Yeah.
This story I added because this is very near and dear to your heart. This
This is
was
an affront. An affront. Like,
Winnie the Pooh was not as big of an influence on me when I was a kid, but I had seen all the movies because I had my cousins and whatever. It was a very very family thing, so I do have good memories of watching the Winnie the Pooh series. But why don't you take it away and read a
yeah.
little bit of this?
So, Jim Cummings, who you've heard his voice so many times, has voiced Winnie the Pooh since 1988 and racked up more than 1,500 roles. Disney has made billions off this man's throat, okay? He was left off the 2026 Disney Legends class, which included Dwayne Johnson, the Jonas Brothers, and Bob Iger. He posts
Insane.
insane. He posted a video caption, no comment. Jim Cummings has been the voice of Winnie the Pooh for nearly 4 decades. He is not a Disney legend. The 2026 class was revealed at D23 with 11 inductees, among them Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the Jonas Brothers, Anne Hathaway, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and former CEO Bob Iger. Cummings wasn't on the list, and he made his feelings clear without saying much at all. He started by resharing fan complaints on his Instagram stories rather than writing his own. The fact that The Rock, Bob Iger, Jonas Brothers, and Lin-Manuel Miranda got this before Jim Cummings is still baffling to me. Read one post he passed along, another called the omission an absolute travesty. It's an affront. Then he filmed himself outside the Anaheim Convention Center during D23 and posted it with a caption listing his credentials. Jim Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh and many other Disney characters, shared multiple posts earlier today criticizing Disney for not inducting him as a Disney legend this year. Like, yeah. That is Jim, if you're more towards my age, the late 30s, early 40s, he's the voice of our childhood. Okay, like he is the voice of our childhood. If you watch Disney content in the 80s and 90s, you've heard this man multiple times. He's in The Lion King. Okay, like I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid. And it says that the program runs every 2 years, and there's no really against inducting him later. He's still working. He still voices Winnie the Pooh. The next class arrives in 2028, and yeah, if they don't either fix this now or induct him in 2 years, yeah, it's an affront. It's entirely an affront.
Well,
Like,
Disney's just running a popularity contest because they're you make it's now not that you've done so much for us, it's how much money have you made us.
yeah,
But like they just don't care because probably he's older, he probably doesn't hang out, he's probably not a fun hang or something. So they just don't give a shit. This is like senior superlatives in high school. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. It's
The people
no,
the people who write the superlatives and assign them like will just assign it based on their favorite people and descending.
no.
They'll
That is
give you like the
100.
shittiest
Yeah.
one if they don't like you.
No, that is, or not, or just none at all. But no, that is, or in the case like in my high school, it was all chosen by people who were in the yearbook club. That's who did
Yeah.
all. Like it would. So basically,
Yeah.
are
Same.
you friends with anybody on yearbook? That's how you got a superlative.
That's how it was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just check out the IMDb. We have some direct DVDs. We have Coyote versus Acme, which is coming out here soon as the voice of Tasmanian Devil. We have all Disney stuff, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Disney How Not to Draw, Star Wars credits, video games, Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, it just goes on. Adventure Time, additional voices. I mean, just so much stuff. He's been in WoW, so much Disney stuff. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Curious George. I mean, like I said, if you watch Disney content in the 80s and 90s, this man is the voice of your childhood. Like, sort of thing. And for him to not already be a Disney legend is insane. Like,
Yeah, I had no idea that he wasn't till today.
yeah, I would never have assumed. I had no clue. I would have assumed he would have been inducted years ago because he is been such a big part of the Disney company and everything that they have done going back decades, sort of thing. Just absolutely so crazy that is not the situation. But my guess is now, and I'm going to float a little theory here looking at these credits, is there's some Disney in here, but he's very obviously not exclusively Disney. And my guess, to your point, is he's not made friends with the right people in the C-suite.
Probably not.
Sort of thing, because he freelances. He does a lot of other stuff that's non-Disney, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Video games, other movies, all this type of thing. And so, yeah, but something stinks, is my point. Like, something stinks,
Yeah.
and this needs to be fixed very, very quickly, because Jim Cummings is iconic. When you think of Winnie the Pooh, his voice is the one you hear in your head, especially if you are my age, sort of thing. So, yeah. Oh, bother.
Piglet,
So,
my penis is itchy. Piglet, what are we going to do about that?
there's actually a very funny YouTube short with that that goes down that road. But yeah, there's just so much stuff. So much. I mean, a legendary career. If you've had a childhood in the last 40 years, this man has been in your life. Whether it's direct to movie stuff, direct to DVD stuff, video game stuff, Kingdom Hearts, Elder Scrolls, all this. This is giant. I've been scrolling this entire time we've been talking, and we're not done yet.
We're looking at scrolling through his IMDb, and they have 623 previous roles listed for him on IMDb alone.
Yeah, and we're just now hitting the mid-90s. And because I've been scrolling this entire time, it's a Goofy movie, which was a huge thing, like Page Master, just
Mighty
so much stuff. Yes, Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, this man is the voice of your childhood if you were a kid in the last several decades, and it's just it's very sad that Disney's not honoring his huge contributions to their company and their bottom line.
Right.
Sort of thing. So yeah, anyway, thank you for sharing that, though. It's an affront, and Disney, fix that quickly. So that basically gets us to almost, well, we're at an hour. We're at the end of the show. We didn't do any movie or gaming trailer reacts, but that's okay. We reacted to a bunch of other funny stuff that was less serious. So
yeah,
but yeah, that gets us to an hour. So,
it was good being here. It was a good show.
It was a good show. Absolutely, it was a roller coaster ride of stuff and fun, and yeah. So, and we've discovered America's illiteracy problem is a problem, among other things.
Yeah, for real.
AOC is hot. Men can't read. Lindsay Clancy is guilty. That's what we've learned today.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people, we can read. A lot of people cannot read.
Yes. And gaming companies are exploitative and profit hogging little monger bitches who are trying to suck up every dollar they can get themselves a hold of. So
if you disagree with what they're doing, don't buy their products. That's the only way they'll listen to them. And I know it's going to be hard because gaming is big. I understand, and a lot of people like it. It's a big part of people's lives now. But if you don't like what they're doing, unfortunately at some point we have to take a stand. So don't buy it if you're disagreeing with the direction of the company.
Yeah. And that's and that's where with the GamerLeeks thing and the PlayStation Blackout thing, it's I wish those things were larger and more people were into it.
Yeah.
Because it might change behavior. I think the sad part is that both Rockstar and PlayStation are going to get away with this shit. That's the sad part. Is they're going to get away with it. No, because here's the reality. Nobody's not going to go buy GTA 6. The people will pirate it if it gets released or whatever have you. But the reality is people are going to go fillet Rockstar's cock. And as long as their cock is being filleted, conversation over. Same thing over at PlayStation. So the only solution is to stop filleting.
Yeah. Stop buying microtransactions.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. So, It's yeah, pardon my language there for a moment, but oh, all right, folks. Well, that's the show today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. We appreciate it. You know, especially as we have rediscovered a new format and a new way of doing this, all this type of thing. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next week on Wednesday. So,
See you, everybody.
Yep, and don't forget to check us out on social media, TLJ_joke, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Clips there, clips from Will's streams are there as well, and we don't put those anywhere else, so make sure to follow. And yeah, we'll see you next Wednesday, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.